Good.
Test, test.
no, I got them in. So they good to go. Christopher. Somebody has a beef in here with Johnny. He needs 2 checks. Johnny Pierce. I don't know. Probably some favor came to your house. Welcome, Cougar fans. A little bit of Thursday night football here at the Hole with our 7th grade Cougars facing the Leake Rebels. Tonight, beautiful night here. And we're going to get going with a little appetizer before the main event. So you got 7th graders going on offense first. These guys can air it out. They do a good job of spreading the football around, throwing the football everywhere, kind of reminiscent of a little Mike Leach style offense. There's the snap, going deep. And McNulty goes up and just looked like he misjudged it. Looks like he misjudged it a little bit and just didn't run under it. Probably had an opportunity to make that catch. Just kind of stopped. Braxton Baldwin, quarterback, did a good job right there getting it out. Threw it in double coverage, but still potentially catchable ball there by McNulty. Shotgun, inside handoff, kind of bobbled it, kicks it out, and runs over a Leake tackler till about the 33, 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 4, so it's going to be 3rd and 6. Again, this 7th grade football team has only lost 1 game this year, lost MRA by a touchdown. Really got some explosive playmakers on the outside, got a great quarterback that can really move it and throw the football. So fun to watch here. Shotgun again, turns and fires, throwing it up to Sly. And Sly falls down, gets his feet tangled, and gets his feet tangled and incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down and 6. Coach Greer complaining, thought it was a pass interference right there on McNulty, but doesn't draw the flag, and the 7th graders choose to punt here, and that's going to bring on our defense. And again, in 7th grade football, it's a 40-yard punt. We actually don't punt the football. They just walk it down. So they got it 1st down from their own 35. Rebels football. 17 minutes, 35 seconds, running clock in the 4th quarter. In the 7th grade game. Running clock, 2 20-minute halves. Shotgun snap. A little inside draw. Quarterback kicks it out. And he breaks a tackle, breaks another. He's out in the open field, and he's gone.
There's number 1, Riles Wilkerson, in for the Leake touchdown.
Missed a few tackles there. A couple of bad angles, and Leake's quarterback made a nice little cutback for a touchdown. So in a hole early here for the young Cougars. Huh? Yeah. Did you move this one? I know it's broke. All right. Here. You're good. Around to the right side, same thing. Quarterback beats the Cougars to the corner and just gets inside the pylon for a 2-point play. So that'll push Leake up to start 8-0. And, you hate to, even in 7th grade, you hate to get off to such a bad start. Maybe they missed a pass interference there when we were on that 3rd down, but nevertheless didn't get called. a couple of bad plays defensively there, and real quickly it's a 8-0 ball game. So the Cougars get it back. Coach Greer's done a real good job with these young Cougars, spreading it around. And second possession on offense here. Let's see if we can't get something going. Again, 8-0 Leake. 5 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in the first half. Shotgun snap. Going to be a quick pass to Conway out here. Carver gets tackled for a quick gain, maybe a yard, maybe two. So just something to kind of get it moving. It's like a pass that it's kind of like a run. You see NFL teams do that a lot. When there's nothing going up front, they'll do a quick pass right there. So same thing here. 2-by-1 split. There's a snap. Slant. Up top. Goes a little bit too high to Wyndham. Out of reach. Win done. Incomplete. Baldwin to Dunn. Baldwin misses him just a little up right there. You don't see that very often. Wynn's pretty sure-handed, and, if you get anywhere near him, he's got an opportunity to make a catch. So it's going to bring up a quick third down again. So let's see if we can't do something here on third down. This is a really big third down for the young 7th graders. There's a snap. Looking at the hitch. Throws it behind Conway. And, they've been running that a lot over the course of the year. They'll stack it, and that lead receiver, which is McNulty, with Conway behind him. That lead receiver will run a quick hitch and then draw that safety in, draw that cornerback in, and we'll hit him with a slant. And, uncharacteristically for Braxton, first couple of passes here have been a little off the mark. Typically, he's pretty spot on, but a little bit behind him. My father always used to tell me, hey, if the ball hits your hands, you got to catch it. It was a tough play right there, but it did hit Carver in the hands. It had been a tough play to get, but nevertheless, young Cougars on defense again. Let's see if we can't do a little bit better job here against this quarterback from Leake. 1st and 10. Inside handoff. Not a very good job by the defensive front right there. Had a huge hole. Hosted Cougars came up and made the tackle. I think Thomas Jones was in there on the tackle. So 7 yards here. We'll call it a 2nd and 3. Cougars defense got to stiffen up here. These young Cougars really have played good all year. They need to make a play right here. 2nd and a long 3. Same play, inside handoff. Baldwin, Reed. And maybe Whitehead on the stop. So it'll be enough for the first down. Got about 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rebels just on the other side of the 50. Rebels moving the ball pretty well. Yet to see a pass. He's keeping it. And good job right there. Stop on the play. Sudduth, Reed doing a good job at the linebacker spot. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Just across into Cougar territory at the 49-yard line. Snap, he gets the corner, make a play. Carver misses the tackle. Another missed tackle. And finally bring him down. Jones, Dunn, finally bring him down. Sudduth gets about 25 on the carry, 23. Cougars got to do a better job up front, got to do a better job of keeping linebackers in those holes so there's no cutback lanes, and we're just not doing a very good job right now of stopping that little quarterback draw, quarterback sweep. So we've got to make some adjustments and play better. First and 10 for the Rebels at about the 27-yard line of the Cougars. It's a big possession. We don't want to go down 2 scores, but we do throw the ball around pretty good enough to – we're probably never out of it in the 7th grade because we can pitch and catch it around the yard. But 10 minutes, 28 seconds to go here in the first half. Shotgun, little run blitz right there by Jones. A nice play right there. Pretty good right there. Thomas is looking for a holding call, and he might have got hooked right there by the tackle. But good job by Reed, holding them to 2 yards. So it's going to be a 2nd and 8 for the young Cougars. Shotgun pistol set. Going to turn and hand it. Thomas missed the tackle. Tucker Brown missed the tackle. And going to get another first down. We just can't overrun it. Don't run past it. Break down and make sure they don't hand the football off there and just go right in front of you. And, might have been a little holding right there by the Rebels on the interior line, but nevertheless, first down for the Rebels. Driving again, knocking on the door of the goal line. Same set. A little high snap, inside handoff. We're just getting blown off the ball. Another first down for the Rebels. Inside the 3-yard line. Going to be first and goal from the 2. There's the snap, handoff, walks in for a touchdown. Rebels walk in for a touchdown, and I've just been told, the Rebels typically play 8th graders in the 7th grade game, so that might be why we're kind of getting blown off the ball here. They do got a lot of big guys on the offensive line, so we're going to have to adjust and start making some plays. And Leake converted that 2-point conversion to make it 16-0. 16-0 Leake in the first half with about 7 minutes to go here. So we're going to have to. This is a very important offensive drive here for the Cougars. There's a handoff to Reed. He gets about a yard and a half.
Brought down to number 53, James Smith, and number 9, Michael Stewart.
I know. All right, here we go. Shotgun here. Might have a chance to go rolling out to the left. Looking long to Dunn. Oh, not a bad pitch and catch. It had been a tough catch to make, but he had an opportunity to make it. Hit him in the hands, but it was really it had been a tough catch. Pretty good throw by Baldwin. That's what we're typically accustomed to seeing. He's making good throws right there, and that was right in between the safety and the cornerback. Dunn would have had to made a good catch, but it was there to catch it. So going to be 3rd and 9. Looks like one of our offensive linemen got dinged in his chest. Maybe Paxton Lucas right there coming off. Tucker Brown in for Paxton to man that guard spot. I mean, number 9. I mean, that's ridiculous. We're going to turn that up some. It's freezing. It's freezing. The young Cougars have really had a good year. This is a big play right here. Trips to the right. This is kind of a new formation. We don't really typically use it. Going, we got something. Oh! And Baldwin gets hit right as he throws. And going to be fourth down. Looked like we had McNulty. Just didn't have enough time to let the play develop. And we'll turn it. We'll punt again. So let's see if we can't make a stop here with these young Cougars. 16-0, 4 minutes, 34 seconds to go here at the hole. It looks like Lucas is just struggling. He's back off. Must have got dinged in the chest pretty good. Oh, false start. Missed the false start. Sweep right. And Dunn is going to push him out of bounds for about 18 yards. Just absolutely missed a false start by the left tackle. I mean, he stood completely up and then got back down. I mean, refs are mailing it in here. Their average age is probably 84 years old. So come on. Can't miss those. Here we go, first down. Man in motion. Kicks it out to the left. Missed tackle, and he's off to the 20, the 15, the 10. Looks like pushed him out around the 7-yard line. Jones chased him down and pushed him out, down the sideline. So it's going to be first and goal, but Leake really doing anything they want against us. But honestly, I think it's an 8th grade team. I really do. Just the size and athleticism of these guys. Leake's had some decent teams lately, but they're not known for football. They've kind of gotten a few classes that are pretty good and taking advantage of it, but they're a few tiers below us. So I'm sure that when these fumble right there, gets back on it. When these kids get in high school and even in JV, we'll probably repay them for their 8th graders playing against our 7th grade. So fumble snap right there. Loss of about 3, pushed them out to about the 10-yard line, so it's going to be second and goal from the 10. Quick quarterback sweep to the right and just untouched. He gets the edge pretty easily and just walks in. So that's gonna push the lead up to 22-0. 22-0. And again, this Simpson 7th grade team, they've beaten everybody. They have beaten everybody except with the exception of MRA. MRA beat them by a touchdown. But as you can see, Leake is just big and strong, and exact same play. They're going to try to roll to the right and make a pass, and good pitch and catch for the 2-point conversion. I'm sure you'll see some of these kids in the game next. Just going to play a little. Probably just don't have enough 7th graders to play. But right now, it clearly looks like a mismatch. Cougars back on offense. In a bunch set right here. They're going to snap it to Baldwin. Baldwin tries to get the corner, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, loses a yard. Looked like they had 3 tight ends there, and somebody missed a block, shot the gap, and made the tackle for a no gain. Minute left in the half. Need to make something happen right here. Our O-line's got to give him a little time. A little reverse. Good block by Dunn. Good run by Conway, and that's going to give us a first down. So that's going, yeah, first down, Cougars. Give him 10 yards and a first down. Little reverse, fake handoff, flip to the slot guy coming around the end. Good block by Dunn right there to spring him, give him a few more yards. It's going to be a first down at the 40. So signs of life here. Looks like Baldwin's struggling a little bit. Got hit right there on that last play. 27 seconds to go in this half. Probably going up top here somewhere. Oh, boy. Kind of an errant pass there. I don't know what was going on there, but threw it up for grabs and got fortunate that didn't get picked off right there. I mean, it looks like we kind of got something right here. Going up top. And misses. They miss another one, too. I mean, doesn't look like he was wearing a black jersey because his red jersey got pulled all the way down to his belly button. And no call. No call yet again. So it's going to be, no, you're good. Going to be 3rd and 10. I mean, look, if you're on defense, I mean, if you just play illegally. They can't see it. That's 2 they've missed right here. Going deep right here. Got Conway. What are we doing? I don't know who's that going to, but somebody got to catch the ball. Conway, McNulty, both players just sitting there watching the ball fall to the ground. Somebody make a play. So it's going to be 4th and 10, 2 seconds left. No reason not to go for it here. They're going to push it back and try to make a play here. Maybe a little hook and ladder, maybe something. Who knows? Nope, going to Conway. Conway got it. Nice pitch and catch right there. End of the first half for the Cougars. Ends the first half on a nice play, about a 16-yard gain to Conway. And, again, that play's been pretty effective. Stack, hitch, and then behind the hitch, you're going to run a little slant route. And good pitch and catch right there at the end of the half. We've got a 10-minute halftime, and then we'll be back with second half action on this appetizer before the main event of the JV District Championship between your Simpson Cougars and the Leake Rebels.
In rural communities, access to capital is a problem, and without that access to capital, it's hard for banks, it's hard for small businesses to grow. People's Bank is a family-owned bank, and it's been around since 1908. Our mission is to help rural communities be the best they can. Primarily, we feel like small businesses are the engine that drives communities, and it's what separates a growing community from a dying community. We say we've been a Community Development Financial Institution, or CDFI, since 1908. We felt like it was really going to help People's Bank to help our communities grow. Our customer base is typically more blue-collar, rural, than you see in some of the bigger banks, in some of the more affluent areas. The big banks have pretty much ignored rural America, but we understand that you're more than your credit score, and we feel like that's where we can fill in the gaps. Steve Sullivan and Sullivan's Grocery Stores are one of our greatest success stories. We're very proud of them. Grocery stores in the rural communities are the heart of that community. And in rural America, typically it is low to moderate income people who shop in those grocery stores. Steve has really grown his business, and he has turned a lot of that operation over to his sons, Parker and Sean, and what they're doing for rural communities is impressive.
We started in 2005. Spent a lot of time in our first store trying to get sales to grow and everything like that. In our first year, the total volume sales was less than $1 million. And now that we've grown to 14 stores, we're operating in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. We're exceeding over $70 million a year. We have 5 generations of my family that have banked with People's Bank. They've been the reason that we've had the success that we've had. They believed in my dad and gave him the funds so that we could purchase location number 1 and never look back from there.
We've provided the finances for every one of his store purchases. We've utilized SBA lending programs to help him grow. Steve has always had a vision that rural grocery stores were important. Whereas a lot of stores were pulling out of the rural markets, Steve was moving in.
A grocery store, especially in a rural community, is the corner piece of the community. Without us, there's such a long drive to get perishable goods and things like that. And so it just has a really small town feel. And in our stores, people have specific butchers that they like to deal with, and they have specific cashiers that they've known for 10 years, and it's really a meeting place for everyone in the community.
It's just been a great partnership between the two of us. Now he owns 14 grocery stores, and he's not ready to stop.
Operating a grocery store in a rural community is not easy. When we go into a community, we plan to be there for a really long time, and People's Bank helped us out every step. They've trusted us that we knew what we were doing when we got into each and every one of these locations. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Several people have asked me, what do I do to come get physical therapy? The easiest solution is to go see your doctor and have him write a prescription and give it to you and take it to the therapy clinic or fax it. The patient has the right to choose where they want therapy. You just tell your doctor where to fax it, or he can give it to you and you can take it to that therapy clinic. Tell your doctor to fax a prescription to Josh at Apex and McGee, and we'll take care of it from there. Our fax number is 601-849-2735.
Call Ambulatory Equipment Services for all your CPAP needs. We offer a full array of CPAP masks from industry-leading vendors such as Respironics and ResMed. Ambulatory Equipment Services has been offering quality service and products since 1983. Call today for your CPAP needs at 601-849-4125 or toll free at 800-844-4125.
This is Chris Curley from Main Street Realty. All our properties in the area are listed on our MLS, and they can be seen in one place on our website at teammsr.com. Our agents can be reached at 849-3226. That's 601-849-3226. And they are available for appointments. Again, our website is teammsr.com.
Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsey Shirley. A special thanks to Landry Adcox and Landmark Surveying for supporting your 2022 Simpson Academy Cougar live stream and Simpson Academy Cougar football. Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsey Shirley have been serving the community of McGee and Simpson County for over 30 years.
In rural communities, access to capital is a problem, and without that access to capital, it's hard for banks, it's hard for small businesses to grow. People's Bank is a family-owned bank, and it's been around since 1908. Our mission is to help rural communities be the best they can. Primarily, we feel like small businesses are the engine that drives communities, and it's what separates a growing community from a dying community. We say we've been a Community Development Financial Institution, or CDFI, since 1908. We felt like it was really going to help People's Bank to help our communities grow. Our customer base is typically more blue-collar, rural, than you see in some of the bigger banks, in some of the more affluent areas. The big banks have pretty much ignored rural America, but we understand that you're more than your credit score, and we feel like that's where we can fill in the gaps. Steve Sullivan and Sullivan's Grocery Stores are one of our greatest success stories. We're very proud of them. Grocery stores in the rural communities are the heart of that community. And in rural America, typically it is low to moderate income people who shop in those grocery stores. Steve has really grown his business, and he has turned a lot of that operation over to his sons, Parker and Sean, and what they're doing for rural communities is impressive.
We started in 2005. Spent a lot of time in our first store trying to get sales to grow and everything like that. In our first year, the total volume sales was less than $1 million, and now that we've grown to 14 stores, we're operating in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. We're
Sprite's good. That's your crew, isn't it? Yeah. Who is with lunch right there? I don't know, Brody.
Ready for the second half action. Leake will have the ball across the second half.
We're chewing online. Yeah, I'll say 8. And we're back. Little handoff to the slot. Oh, we trip up our own guys. Makes Jones miss into the secondary for about 13 right there. It looked like we had him right at the line of scrimmage, but something happened where we kind of tackled our own guy accidentally. And so it'll be a first down. This is a big, big possession here for the young 7th grade Cougars. That's who scored TD last. Just discussing how big these kids are compared to our kids. I mean, they just played a lot of guys that probably going to play in this next game. Slot in motion. Little slant. Picked by Conway. He's got a chance to go all the way. He's to the 30, the 20, and gets pushed out by 17. Great job by Conway right there to jump the route. Knocked out of bounds about right at the 20, so we're cooking with Crisco here. 17, like that guy's in 8th grade, 7th grade. The halftime speech that Greer gave them is paying off. 2 plays in, we're back in control of the football in the red zone. Inside handoff to Reed, and about a 3-yard loss. You know, Reed has a tendency to just run straight up. He doesn't have a good enough base. He's got to get a little bit lower as he gets through the hole and breaking tackles a little bit better. But overall, had a pretty solid year. There's a snap, looking up, and some miscommunication there by McNulty or Baldwin. Don't know whose fault that was, but somebody wasn't on the same page. We'll know here in just a minute. You know, McNulty does that a lot. If he doesn't think the ball's coming to him, he doesn't go through the route, and because he was open. But again, who knows what happened? But turn the ball back over. Leake gets the football back at about the 35, 36-yard line. Inside handoff. About a 10-yard gain. Sudduth on the tackle.
Bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Rebels.
Host of Cougars on the tackle. McNulty and Sudduth on the tackle there. Not before Leake gets another first down. 15 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 7th grade game. No. Oh, is it?
Saki on the carry, brought down by number 22, Simpson Reed, and the other Cougars. The 2nd down and 7 for the Rebels. Make it 5, 2nd and 5 for the Rebels.
Look at the size difference between 8 and 40. Huh. Motion man, hand off to the slot, a quick sweep right. Pretty good job by Sudduth right there. Had a little hot sauce on that tackle at the end, kind of pushed him over. I like that attitude. Adam Sudduth on the tackle. Uh-oh. Can he outrun? Oh, he's out of bounds. Yeah.
That was Saki
Out of bounds at
on
about
the
the 9-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds on the 22 Reed. It's first and goal for the Rebels.
No, there's not a good spot for that. But this is what you got to do. All right. I got it on the side. You good? First and goal from the 9. I dare the Rebels to try to pass it here. Inside handoff. And he's going to walk in.
Number 13, Saki in for the Rebel touchdown.
Touchdown, Leake, going for the 2-point conversion here. We've had a tough time stopping their run game. A lot of big guys up front. Same set. I'd be surprised if it doesn't go to 17. They might try to do something. Yep, one on the sweep here, and looks like they got a hold out there. Looks like they were holding McNulty out there. Well, they call an offensive pass interference, I guess, because he was blocking further than a yard down the field, so that's what it would be. He engaged his block further than a yard down the field, so that's offensive pass interference. You can move him back 10 yards. So 2-point conversion here. Probably going to try to pass the football, but nope. Yep. And he was wide open. I don't know what happened there, but looked like maybe we blitzed. Maybe we blitzed the slot guy right there, and pressured the quarterback. Good job by the slot guy. Got away with it. Forced the quarterback to throw it a little bit quicker than he wanted to. Threw it behind the receiver, and a good job by the young Cougar defense to hold them right there and not give up that 2-point conversion. So we're going to try it again on offense. Typically our offense moves the football on everybody, but again, looks like Leake has a lot of guys that really are going to be playing this next game in the JV game, the 9th and 8th game. 9 on the defensive line. He's about 6'2", 165 pounds, 170 pounds. It looks like. So there's a quick pitch. It's fumbled and gets back on it. Fumbled by Reed, gets back on it, and gonna maybe even pick up a yard. So kind of got lucky there. Booted it, kicked it to himself. Ends up with a half a yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 9, 9 minutes, 40 seconds left in the 7th grade game. Dunn and Carver stacked to the left. Reed behind Baldwin. Going long to Conway and deflected.
Ball is pass intended for Conway, falls incomplete.
Deflected by the Rebels. I'm gonna tell you that guy's dropped 2 picks, but nothing there right on that route. Try to make the play on the ball when it's in the air, but just kind of got turned and couldn't make a play. So bringing up 3rd down and 9. There's a snap. Oh, fumbled the reverse. Got back on it.
Recovered by Conway. Bring up 4th down for the Cougars.
And we're going to punt it.
Cougars elect to punt.
Vocal leader on this 7th grade bunch. And he might get a little playing time in the next game. Gonna be a real good player in a year or two. Doesn't mind hitting you, doesn't mind getting in the mix. Good job by Tucker Brown right there. Tucker Brown, Braxton Baldwin there for about a yard stop.
It's 2nd down and 9 for the Rebels.
Second and 9 here for the Rebels. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Again, most of these Leake Rebels are 8th graders going against our 7th grade. There's a speed sweep from the slot, and Reed runs him down. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what the flag would be. But let's wait for the call. And it's going to be a hold. Going to be a holding. Going to push them back 10 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 13. They're going to hand it now to number 8.
That was number 8. Michael Lucas on the carry. Brought down by number 12.
And we have an injured Cougar on slow getting up. No, not injured. He's good. That brings Jones. He's always sticking his helmet somewhere. So it'll be third and a long 6, 7. 4 minutes, 57 seconds to go here in the game. Let's see if we can't get a stop. We have not stopped them on 3rd down yet. So let's see if we can't get one here for the young Cougars. Inside handoff. Looks like we got him. Good job. That's going to bring up 4th down. Jones on the tackle. Thomas on the tackle. Reed on the tackle. They've been everywhere tonight. So it's going to be 4th and a long 5. Call it 6. They're going for it. I figure they're going to keep it with 1 or give it to 17 here. So let's see if we can't make a play. Get the football around midfield. 4 minutes and counting. Hands it off to the slot. Nope. And he's going to get a 1st down. Done with the tackle, but not before he gets about 12 yards. So that's going to be a 1st down. Dunn getting up a little ding. It looked like he maybe got his shoulder arm in that tackle, but good tackle by Dunn. It's going to be 1st down from the 35. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the 7th grade game. Good job right there. Good job by Reed. and Jones.
Number 64, Paxton Lucas.
So good job right there by Paxton Lucas up front. Did a good job right there, getting a little penetration. And then Reed looked like the weak side linebacker, and Thomas on the strong side right there. Good job by those guys. Eight in motion. They're going to hand it off. Hey, good job right there by Seiler to push it back inside and get a tackle right there. It's going to be 3rd and 10. So our Cougar defenses look pretty solid on this drive. Hand off to their big guy. Breaks a tackle or two before we take him down. About a 6-yard gain. So it's going to be 4th and 6. Minute 40 to go.
Fourth down and 5 for the Rebels.
Wait, 4th and 5. Inside handoff, fakes the handoff, keeps it, and we stop him. Good job. Good job by Conway to push him back to seal the edge right there and push him back. And Reed, a couple of guys on the tackle here to finish that off. So 1 minute gets it back to our offense here. Let's see if we can't do something with it. Shotgun with Baldwin. Dunn singled over here. Looking to throw it to Dunn. And picked off. Picked off by the Rebels. And that's going to do it, folks. 53 seconds left here. So we saved our worst offensive performance for the last game, but these young Cougars have done a good job all year, just moving the football, kind of air raid, Texas Tech style with Mike Leach, Mississippi State Mike Leach. That's what it puts me in the mind of, just spreading it out, throwing it around. Baldwin did a great job all year. McNulty, Dunn, Conway. Receiving the football, did a really good job all year, and that offensive line held up very well. Reed ran the football very well, so a lot of things to be proud of with this young 7th grade group, but they just didn't have enough horses today, and Thomas is going to run off the field. Had a good game, did a good job. Baldwin in, and this is probably going to be the last play of the 7th grade game before we get you tuned up for the JV championship game. There's a handoff, And that should do it. All right, folks, we'll take a quick break, and when we return, it'll be JV football, Simpson Cougars versus the Leake Rebels.
In rural communities, access to capital is a problem. And without that access to capital, it's hard for banks, it's hard for small businesses to grow. People's Bank is a family-owned bank, and it's been around since 1908. Our mission is to help rural communities be the best they can. Primarily, we feel like small businesses are the engine that drives communities, and it's what separates a growing community from a dying community. We say we've been a Community Development Financial Institution, or CDFI, since 1908. We felt like it was really going to help People's Bank to help our communities grow. Our customer base is typically more blue-collar, rural, than you see in some of the bigger banks, in some of the more affluent areas. The big banks have pretty much ignored rural America, but we understand that you're more than your credit score, and we feel like that's where we can fill in the gaps. Steve Sullivan and Sullivan's Grocery Stores are one of our greatest success stories. We're very proud of them. Grocery stores in the rural communities are the heart of that community. And in rural America, typically it is low to moderate income people who shop in those grocery stores. Steve has really grown his business, and he has turned a lot of that operation over to his sons, Parker and Sean, and what they're doing for rural communities is impressive.
We started in 2005. Spent a lot of time in our first store trying to get sales to grow and everything like that. In our first year, the total volume sales was less than $1 million. And now that we've grown to 14 stores, we're operating in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. We're exceeding over $70 million a year. We have 5 generations of my family that have banked with People's Bank. They've been the reason that we've had the success that we've had. They believed in my dad and gave him the funds so that we could purchase location number 1 and never look back from there.
We've provided the finances for every one of his store purchases. We've utilized SBA lending programs to help him grow. Steve has always had a vision that rural grocery stores were important. Whereas a lot of stores were pulling out of the rural markets, Steve was moving in.
A grocery store, especially in a rural community, is the corner piece of the community. Without us, there's such a long drive to get perishable goods and things like that. And so it just has a really small town feel. And in our stores, people have specific butchers that they like to deal with, and they have specific cashiers that they've known for 10 years, and it's really a meeting place for everyone in the community.
It's just been a great partnership between the two of us. Now he owns 14 grocery stores, and he's not ready to stop.
Operating a grocery store in a rural community is not easy. When we go into a community, we plan to be there for a really long time, and People's Bank helped us out every step. They've trusted us that we knew what we were doing when we got into each and every one of these locations. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Several people have asked me, what do I do to come get physical therapy? The easiest solution is to go see your doctor and have him write a prescription and give it to you and take it to the therapy clinic or fax it. The patient has the right to choose where they want therapy. You just tell your doctor where to fax it, or he can give it to you and you can take it to that therapy clinic. Tell your doctor to fax the prescription to Josh at Apex and McGee, and we'll take care of it from there. Our fax number is 601-849-2735.
Call Ambulatory Equipment Services for all your CPAP needs. We offer a full array of CPAP masks from industry-leading vendors such as Respironics and ResMed. Ambulatory Equipment Services has been offering quality service and products since 1983. Call today for your CPAP needs at 601-849-4125 or toll free at 800-844-4125.
This is Chris Curley from Main Street Realty. All our properties in the area are listed on our MLS. and they can be seen in one place on our website at teammsr.com. Our agents can be reached at 849-3226. That's 601-849-3226. And they are available for appointments. Again, our website is teammsr.com.
Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsa Shirley. A special thanks to Landry Adcox and Landmark Surveying for supporting your 2022 Simpson Academy Cougar live stream and Simpson Academy Cougar football. Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsa Shirley have been serving the community of McGee and Simpson County for over 30 years.
In rural communities, access to capital is a problem, and without that access to capital, it's hard for banks, it's hard for small businesses to grow. People's Bank is a family-owned bank, and it's been around since 1908. Our mission is to help rural communities be the best they can. Primarily, we feel like small businesses are the engine that drives communities, and it's what separates a growing community from a dying community. We say we've been a community development financial institution, or CDFI, since 1908. We felt like it was really going to help People's Bank to help our communities grow. Our customer base is typically more blue collar, rural, than you see in some of the bigger banks, in some of the more affluent areas. The big banks have pretty much ignored rural America, but we understand that you're more than your credit score, and we feel like that's where we can fill in the gaps. Steve Sullivan and Sullivan's Grocery Stores are one of our greatest success stories. We're very proud of them. Grocery stores in the rural communities are the heart of that community. And in rural America, typically it is low to moderate income people who shop in those grocery stores. Steve has really grown his business, and he has turned a lot of that operation over to his sons, Parker and Sean, and what they're doing for rural communities is impressive.
We started in 2005. Spent a lot of time in our first store trying to get sales to grow and everything like that. In our first year, the total volume sales was less than $1 million, and now that we've grown to 14 stores, we're operating in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. We're exceeding over $70 million a year. We have 5 generations of my family that have banked with People's Bank. They've been the reason that we've had the success that we've had. They believed in my dad and gave him the funds so that we could purchase location number 1 and never look back from there.
We've provided the finances for every one of his store purchases. We've utilized SBA lending programs to help him grow. Steve has always had a vision that rural grocery stores were important. Whereas a lot of stores were pulling out of the rural markets, Steve was moving in.
A grocery store, especially in a rural community, is the corner piece of the community. Without us, there's such a long drive to get perishable goods and things like that. And so it just has a really small town feel. And in our stores, people have specific butchers that they like to deal with, and they have specific cashiers that they've known for 10 years, and it's really a meeting place for everyone in the community.
It's just been a great partnership between the two of us. Now he owns 14 grocery stores, and he's not ready to stop.
Operating a grocery store in a rural community is not easy. When we go into a community, we plan to be there for a really long time. And People's Bank helped us out every step. They've trusted us that we knew what we were doing when we got into each and every one of these locations. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Along with number 56, Branson Maddox, number 53, Connor Collier, number 62, Caden Bradley, number 32, Chase Adcock, number 6, Wilkes Carter, number 2, Shane Butler, number 65, Ethan Nations, number 14, Paxton Dale, number 7, Jacob Colson, and number 3, Wyatt Fortenberry.
I mean, I can't watch it. Like, I can't get it. I can't get the game.
Yeah, I get it.
You're going to have to figure out our prime by next week.
It's great. It's so great.
Coaches will see and start the game.
Yeah. Let's see. Saints play next week on it. I think so, yeah. But, I mean,
As soon as both teams make their way to the sidelines, we'll have a prayer followed by a national anthem.
so, yeah, we will. JV record. Football's 2. 5-2. 4-2. Well, we forfeited. I mean, it got canceled.
It's gonna be good.
All right, folks, we're back. Here comes our Simpson Cougars as we're getting ready for action here for the Junior Varsity District Championship. Our Cougars undefeated in the conference, 4-2. We had a cancellation on Brookhaven for the first game of the year when it rained for the whole month of August. But we'd have won that game, so we probably would be 5-2. And Leake has lost one game in the conference. They lost to Lamar. And
Let us pray. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much that you just forgiveness. Lord, right now we just lift up each one of these young men about to participate in this game. Lord, just put a hedge of protection around them, keep them safe from injury. Lord, and just let them play with great attitude, great effort, and try to glorify your name, Lord. Lord, as we leave here tonight, as everyone goes home, Lord, just give us traveling grace, traveling mercies. Lord, we thank you for everything you do for us, especially sending your Son to die on the cross for our sins. In his precious and holy name I pray. Amen.
We're back here ready for Cougar football. Leake has lost one in the conference, lost to Lamar, but that does not matter because tonight whoever wins will win the district. So throw the records out the books, out the window, and winner take all here down from the hole in the JV district tournament championship tonight. And the Cougars are going to receive, it looks like, to start the game. We'll have, Kane Butler out for the year with a knee, which was, he injured himself last week, so out for this game with a knee injury. And so we have Walker, Barry, and I can't tell who, maybe Colson back to receive. There's a kick, a little sidewinder. Got on it here. McAlpin, I couldn't tell who got on it right there.
First and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
But here we go. First possession here, starting at the 30, starting on 30. Pretty good field position. Leake seems to be pretty big. They're pretty big across the board. That might be why they had so many guys that were big playing 7th grade. Just those 8th graders not going to play any, so they got to play in 7th. So we got a bunch trip set to the right. A little new formation here. Shotgun, pitch. Sticks the foot in the ground. Not a bad little run here to start the game. Got about 4 or 5. Was a much better run. Much better run by Fortenberry than the 4 yards indicated, 4 or 5 yards indicated. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. Fortenberry's going to take majority of the carries tonight now that Butler's out. Butler, tough runner, hard-nosed. Just tweaked his knee. Hopefully he's in line for a quick recovery to get him ready for next year. Adcock's in motion. There's a snap. Inside handoff. Breaks the first tackler, but a host of tacklers there brings it down for about a yard and a half loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Rowan Atkinson at quarterback, the young 8th grader. Got some upside. Just got to stay confident, but can really throw the football if he gets time. Empty backfield. A lot of good skill guys out there. Getting the call from Green. Got something down the middle. Nice throw and catch to Adcox. He could be gone. Great pitch and catch. Adcox in the seam. Look like 4 verticals. Getting to the landmarks. And great throw by Atkinson. Just a great confident throw. And that's the type of throw he can make. When he gets a little confidence, gets a little time back there, he can really put it on the dot, and he did it right there. Great pitch and catch for a gain of about 25, 30 yards. Everybody looking at the signs from Coach Green, who does a great job of calling plays for our young JV team. Spread backfield, nobody in the backfield. Atkinson's got to stay there. He's got to stay there, wait till the last second and get rid of that football, let the receiver come out of his break. Fortenberry was open. He just didn't let him come out of his break in time, threw it a little bit too early, got scared of that pressure off the edge, and if he just needs to step up or hold that position where he can get his feet set and make a good quality throw. 2nd down and 10. Bunch formation. Adcox in motion. Fakes a handoff. Roll right. Oh! Not a bad throw right there. Could have been picked, could have been caught. Maybe a little bit behind Colson there. A bit behind him. Was a little behind him. Just a smidge, yeah. Smidge behind him, but probably should have been called. It was 50-50 ball, and Colson's just got to keep his concentration and reel that football in. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Big play right here for the Cougars. Empty backfield, getting the signs from Coach Green again. Hold up, offensive line. Got him going long. Just overthrows him to the outside edge. Barry had a step or two, and Atkinson just missed him. Kind of a tweener territory, maybe punt it here, but it looks like we're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Probably going to be a pass right here. And look, it might not be a bad idea to slip Algie out on the weak side here. That might not be a bad play. Worked in the East Rankin game. Oh, got him to jump. Got him to jump. So it's going to be 4th and 5. Gets us halfway there to a 1st down. Good hard count. Good hard count by Atkinson. And he does a lot of good things back there at the quarterback position. He's just got to stay. And they're going to rotate him out and kind of go, well, let's see. They have used the Wildcat a ton this year, but they don't have Butler. He normally is the one that takes the snaps, a primary running back. They don't have him, so it'll be interesting to see how Coach Green responds after a week of practice. And, yep, that's what we're going to do. Wildcat position, Wildcat formation. Barry's going to take the snap, Fortenberry. Fortenberry to the left. Bad snap and gets blown up. Just not a look. When you're in the Wildcat, you've got to make a good snap. So everything the blockers can get in their positions and they can hold the blocks and push them. If a guard's moving, the timing has just got to be right. And it got blown up right at the beginning. A little low snap, didn't handle it, and loss of 1, turnover on downs for the Cougars. So Rebels are going to take it at about the 31. Inside handoff. That looked like a hold right there, but breaks a tackle and cuts back. And Algie with the tackle, about a 18, 19-yard gain. Not a great start for the Cougars. And look, they're going to hurry it up. Fast-paced offense right here. Another inside, fakes the inside handoff. Quick throw to the outside. Good sure tackle right there. Looks like Fortenberry on the tackle. Not before he got about 6 or 7 yards. Good job by their quarterback. Faking the handoff, getting his feet set. There's a handoff. Hey, good job by Adcox right there. Not a bad play by Adcox, but something's going on the left side of our offensive line. We're getting blown off the ball on that side. Good play by Adcox right there, but, we're kind of light up front. Ethan Nation's a great athlete. Jason Colson, a great athlete, but they are just not big boys. They're just a little bit smaller, a little bit athletic, more athletic, but when you run it right up, I mean, it's And there's the throw. Throw to the crosser. Looks like we got a holding on one of the receivers right there, but just a little tight end drag right there, and pitch and catch. We got to get a little pressure on the quarterback. Now that's going to bring them back. It's probably going to be a 1st and about 5 or 6. So a hold right there about the 25-yard line. So that'll push them back to the 35. It's where the penalty took place. So 10 yards from the spot. And so looks like they marked off 9 yards. But, 9, 10 with these officials, we'll take either. So, and they said 2nd down. So inside handoff. Looks like we did a much better job up front stalemating it, and looked like McAlpin came and cleaned it up. So it's going to be 3rd down. Nope, they got it right. It's 2nd down. Okay, it's 2nd down. So the officials are right. The chain gang was off 1 down. So they got it right now. So 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2. Drops back, looking long. And the same. And what a catch. That was an incredible catch. Chandler with a one-handed dive and grab, and look, that's about as good as you get in JV. I mean, just a one-handed diving catch in the slot, and man, tough break right there. Good play by the Rebels. Kept the handoff, kept the read option there, right up the gut. 10-yard touchdown for Wilcock. So a good drive by the Leake Rebels, and looks like they're going to be tough to deal with up front. Looks like they're going to be tough to deal with for our defense. We're going to have to make some adjustments. And, yep, going for 2 here. Strong side, left side, strong side. Another read option. Going to hand it off, and, oh, that's close. That's close. Did he get it? They're not going to give it to him. Good job by Adcox right there of stuffing him right at the goal line. So 6-0 Leake after a really good drive. We will take a quick break for our commercial sponsors, and we will be back after these messages. And we're back 6-0. Little pooch kick. No, he picked it up before he got off. He got off the knee before he picked it up. Another questionable call. Come on, officials. I mean, that probably cost us 6, 7, 10 yards right there, because honestly, Fortenberry's our best runner of the football. He gets it in an up back position at about the 32. You know, he's going to at least get to the 40. So, man, just a tough break right there. For the Cougars. So we're going to start here at the 32-yard line. First and 10 for the Cougars. Atkinson, Fortenberry in the backfield. Play action, and little miscommunication there. I don't know. There wasn't really anybody in the area. Fortenberry was kind of late coming through there. He's got to be the last option, the last read in that progression there as the running back on the play action. But nothing was open. So we'll go to 2nd down. No harm, no foul here. All right, moving Atkinson out. We're going to the Wildcat here. Barry and Fortenberry, Adcox. Another low snap. Barry handled it a little better, but only gets about a yard or so. But we've got to get that snap up. I mean, it's just. Maybe Barry's got to be in a little more athletic position, because the snap is not just horrible, but it's just got to be where he doesn't have to bend down to get it. In Wildcat, you know, it's different when you're a quarterback and and you can get your feet moving and set to make a throw. And it's different when you're handing it off. But if you're in a read option, you really got to make a good snap. There's a handoff, fake, roll out to the right. He's got somebody. Good throw and catch. Good job by Adcox. Great job. Good third down conversion. Really well done play call right there. Fakes the play action, rolls Atkinson out. He does a good job of delivering the football. And look, really got to try to get it into 32's hands as much as possible because he matches up physically better than anybody else on our football team. And Atkinson out. We're going straight Wildcat here. McAlpin in as a blocking tight end. Colson with the direct snap keep. He's running hard. Hey, good job right there. And gets about 3 or 4. That's not a bad play right there. Good play. Paxtondale in the game. Cannon McAlpin out. They're going to stick with the exact same formation. Look, Colson runs hard too. Colson, Berry, Fortenberry, Adcox, all of them hard-running football players when they get their hands on the football. There's a snap. He's still running hard. Breaks a tackle or two. Gonna make positive yards. It's gonna be third and a long 4 right here. Third and a long 4 in Rebel territory here at the 49, 48 and a half. Same set. Gonna be the Wildcat set. Same play 3 times in a row and gets snuffed out right there. And now look, if that's the spot, that's a horrible spot. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep. So it's going to be 4th and about 6. And into your first quarter, Leake 6, Cougar 0. Going to be 4th and 5 when we return. We will get back after this commercial break.
This is Chris Curley from Main Street Realty. All our properties in the area are listed on our MLS, and they can be seen in one place, on our website at teammsr.com. Our agents can be reached at 849-3226. That's 601-849-3226. And they are available for appointments. Again, our website is teammsr.com.
Hands. What you name, woman? Yeah, I agree. That's not happening. All right, we're back. Looks like we're in punt. It looks like, yep, we're in punting formation. We're going to punt right here. Looks like Leake's in safe. They don't even have anybody back. So if Algie can get off a real good punt, we should flip field position here. And there's a snap. Great snap by Lane. Oh, great punt by Algie. Give us a good bounce. Oh, yeah. Great bounce. Gets down. Get down to the 14-yard line. So about a 36, 37-yard punt. No return, so good job to flip the field position. Now let's see if we can't get a 3 and out here. Got any candy? Any more candy? No, I want chocolate though. I know what you got. Keely brings a load though. Got like a Reese's. Okay. Looks like a false start on the Rebels. That's it. False start. So that's going to push them back to the 9. 1st and 15. Yeah. Give me that in the Sour Patch. I'm trying to get some candy. I'm sorry, on air. There's a snap going long in the single side. God, great pitch and catch, and he could be gone. Looks like he ran out of bounds. Yeah, ran out of bounds. Ran out of bounds about the 44-yard line. And look, Waldrop was on the coverage. Not terrible coverage, just got to find the football. Kind of lost sight of the ball right as it was entering the catch area, and allowed them to get about a 35-yard gain here. So first down, another pass, steps up in the pocket, gonna hold it, gonna keep it, tuck it and run. He's gonna end up getting about 6 yards. And look, this Leake football team is pretty good. Lamar had a similar sized quarterback, but Wilcox is a little bit better, a little more aware back there, a little bit tougher. Really making some good plays with his arm and his legs. Empty backfield. Could be they're going to give it to the motion jet sweep. And Cox with a tackle into Cougar territory about the 38, and they did that a ton in the 7th grade game. They motioned their slot guy and just hand it to him on that motion sweep. What is that called? Jet sweep. Yeah, a little motion jet sweep from the slot area. Great job. Great play right there. Blowing it up by Colson. Really good job shooting the gap. He'll stick his hat anywhere. He'll lay the wood to you. Good job. And I got Coach Charles Funchess in here helping with the camera, spotting, telling me what football, telling me all the football knowledge because, as y'all know, I don't know a ton about it. So if I sound smart, it's because of Coach Funchess in here. Shotgun snap, little slant. And we're just playing too far off of him. A little slant and ball well placed by Wilcox. He's a good player. He really is a good player. And down inside the 10, goal to go. About the 8-yard line, 9-yard line. They're playing a quick game, little hurry up. Trips to the right. Read option, he pulls it back, right up the middle, touchdown. And look, he did a great job of carrying our linebacker, carrying our defensive end, pushing them out, thinking that he's going to give it up, and then pulling it right back, right at the end, and gives himself that open lane to run through for a touchdown. They took that one out of the Saints playbook. Motioned the guy out, threw it quick on the motion, and then 2 blockers up front, and he walked in for the 2-point conversion. 14-0 Leake. Well, 14-0. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first half. We're going to take a quick break for our sponsors. We'll return right after this. A special thanks to Landry Adcox and Landmark Surveying for supporting your 2022 Simpson Academy Cougar live stream and Simpson Academy Cougar football. It's about 250. And we're back. There's a kick. Looked like a little look. Hey, yeah, picked it up. Illegal touching there, and Simpson's going to get a great field position. It did not go 10 yards, and it was a missed kick, so the Rebels didn't know what to do. I don't think they were trying to kick an onside kick, but nevertheless, we're going to start in Rebel territory here, and we really need to move the football, maybe get some points right here to keep this thing close as we're getting to the end of the half. Ideally, we'd like to run the clock down and score with about 12 seconds left. So 1st and 10 at the 47. Stack set to the left. Oh, good pass. Good catch. Good job by Adcox. Adcox has been a player. And look, that was a good pass by Atkinson. I honestly thought that ball was going to get picked off. But I don't think the linebacker who was guarding Adcox saw the football. And lucky for us. And Adcox made a good catch. He's got great hands and great run after the catch. Ended up getting about 20 yards. All right, timeout, Cougars. First time out of the half. We will take a quick break with them and return right after these messages. Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsa Shirley have been serving the community of McGee and Simpson County for over 30 years. A special thanks to Landry Adcox and Landmark Surveying for supporting your 2022 Simpson Academy Cougar live stream and Simpson Academy Cougar football. Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsa Shirley have been serving the community of McGee and Simpson County for over 30 years. We're back. 5:30 left. There's the snap. Going long. Oh, what a play by Colson. What a catch. Late flag on the play. Got to be on Leake. Looked like there was a little pass interference when the ball was in the air. Colson fought that off and made an outstanding individual effort play right there. Down to about the 6-yard line. Yep. Pass interference against Leake. Going to be declined. A really good response. That last drive by Leake. Let's see if we can't punch it in here. Love for us to milk the clock a little bit. Get it below 4 minutes, below 3 minutes right here. But more importantly, let's put some points on the board and give ourselves an opportunity to get back in this football game. There's a snap. Not a bad throw right there. Tough throw. The angle. A tough throw right there by Atkinson. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and goal from the 5. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the half. Getting the play from Coach Green. Looks like they're going Wildcat here. Atkinson out. McAlpin back out. He went in and out. Dale in. Colson going to take the direct snap. Fortenberry to his back. And there's snap. Got a hole. Gonna get.
Colson up the middle, no gain.
Got two to the 3-yard line. Look, don't hate it. Would have rather that on first down. Let the clock run, and but look, this is 4-down territory for sure. So honestly, I might put Adcox back there, direct snap right here. Just pitch it to him, snap it to him, and say, "Go get us 3 yards, big fella." So looks like another timeout. Timeout, Leake. We're going to take a quick break with them. We'll be right back after this. We're back. As you saw, Jose's Restaurant. That's probably where we're going tonight. It's an unbelievable spot after the game, unbelievable spot for lunch or dinner. And we appreciate them sponsoring the JV Championship and the high school football live stream and the 2022 Cougars. We're back. Haysbury, direct snap, roll out to the right, passing it to the right. Yes, catch, score, touchdown. Barry to Adcox. Just barely got it over the outstretched hands of the linebacker. Great pass, great catch, touchdown Cougars. Huge drive right there. Huge drive right there for the Cougars. There and handed them a good tail whipping, but they were the 2A defending state champions 2 years ago. We were humming on all cylinders, and going to be interesting tomorrow to see because, we play up and down some. We've had some really great quarters, great halves this year. All right, we're back. Shotgun, regular personnel in. Atkinson, Fortenberry, inside handoff, fake. Trying to get rid of it and get sacked. If there's a knock on Rowan Atkinson right now, it's just when things break down, not quite athletic enough to get out of the pocket, evade a potential rusher. Something he's going to have to work on, but he's got to get that ball out of his hand. It's got to be a quick read right there. It's a play action, 2-point conversion. It's got to be something quick breaking to get it out of his hand. But look, does a great job. Remember, he's just an 8th grader, folks. So he's got a bright future. Great possession right there. A couple of great throws, great catches, and we're now back to one possession at 14-6, Leake. Coach Green kind of telling Atkinson what to do, what not to do, just trying to get him ready for the next possession. Algie to kick off. And that's a quick little squib kick, and Leake falls on it right there, about the 38-yard line. So that's where the Rebels will start at the 38. Huge defensive possession here. Want to hold them to no points right here. Get the ball back. 4 minutes, 34 seconds to go here in the half.
42-yard line.
Sour Patch are amazing. Shotgun, read option, hands it off. Going to be about a 4-yard gain. Algie Adcox on the tackle. And, you know, I hadn't said a whole lot about Algie, but, man, great kid, great player. Another 8th grader, going to be an unbelievable player next year. Linebacker, tight end. Shotgun snap. Oh, a little out and up. And they're going to call interference on face guarding, but face guarding is not a penalty anymore. Oh, they're going offensive pass interference. Okay. I'm not as ticked off at the guy. Very good job right there. It was offensive PI. Pushed off. Oh, he's changing the call. What a horrible call. What a horrible call right there. Just an absolute disaster. The sideline judge is he's just an abomination. He's not made the right call all night. He's awful. $15 yards and a first down. They gifted him a first down there. Three minutes, 59 seconds to go. Shotgun. Thornton on pursuit. Going long up the seam. He's got him. Oh. I'm going to tell you what. Wilcox for Leake, he's impressing me. Guy throws a tight spiral. Moves in the pocket well. Gets his feet set. That was another great ball. I mean, right off the fingertips. We got to do a better job on the back end covering. Three minutes, 49 seconds, 2nd and 10. Oh, a little inside screen. I'm sorry, a little wide receiver screen. Gets a block and busts it to the 10, the 5. And that's touchdown. Touchdown, Leake. Good play call right there. Good execution. Touchdown, Leake. Two-point conversion, snap, and stop him again. Adcox with a nice stop. Fortenberry in there. Algie. So 20-6 Cougars. Rebels. Cougars looking to respond. Got to get another good drive here to stay in the football game. But look, Leake's offensive game plan has been very good, and they've executed great. Their quarterback's better than I thought he would be. Skill position guys aren't great, but, man, quarterback's making all the plays. So just got to find a way to hit him and rattle him. There's a kick. McAlpin gets it, and it gets about a yard. Worst field position of the night for the Cougars. Going to start at the 25-yard line. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Cannon kind of hobbling off. I don't know if he got rolled up on right there. He's another good, hard-nosed 8th grader. Going to be a real good player. Got some athleticism on both sides of his family. When he hits his growth spurt, he should be very, very tough. He's already a good, hard-nosed player as it is. Yeah. Yep. Play action. Adcox. And I'll tell you what, Adcox looks like Jimmy Graham right now. And if I'm Atkinson, that's my first option every time I have the football looking to throw it. He's made some great catches, and that's another one. Just a really good catch in traffic, gets hit, always going forward. Looks like 2010, 2011 Jimmy Graham. Old tight end for the New Orleans Saints. Going deep. He's got him. Busted coverage. Oh, my goodness. Dadgummit. And Colson drops it. Hey, great throw right there by Atkinson. Great throw. Great read. That's 6. Dang. Look, Colson normally sure-handed, made the unbelievable catch earlier down on the 5, and that one sometimes it's just so easy. You lose concentration, and that's what happened right there. Perfectly placed football by Atkinson, though. Great read by him. Saw the busted coverage. Great ball. Should have been 6. Rolls to the left. Oh, get it out of your hand. Yeah, and look, you know that's the thing with Atkinson right now. You know, it's got to be 1 read, 2 read. When we're moving him out of the pocket, if nothing's there, throw it away. You know, right now, just athletically, you know, just not going to make a lot of plays with his feet. So 3rd time out of the half right here by the Cougars. Going to be 3rd and about 20 when we come back. We'll take a quick break and return after these messages. A special thanks to Landry Adcox and Landmark Surveying for supporting your 2022 Simpson Academy Cougar live stream and Simpson Academy Cougar football. And we're back. Want to say a quick thanks to Venture Primary Group Medical Certification, pardon me. Do a great job of getting them in and out to get those medical certifications and to get the prescriptions that they need to get feeling better. So Venture Primary Care, we're really appreciative of your support of the live stream for the JV championship and the high school football. Sprint right, look back left, not a bad throw. Really good play design. Kind of a roll out right, look back left, let the tight end kind of leak out, and Leake didn't do a terrible job of staying at home. He was open for a second there. Pass was good. Pass needed to be perfect, but nevertheless incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and 20. Punt units out. Need another good one from Hayes right here. There's a snap. Good snap by Lane. Off the side of his foot. Give us a good kick. And not his best effort. Not Hayes' best effort there. 19-yard punt. So this is a game-defining drive right here. I mean, if Leake goes down and scores, you can pretty much, all of a sudden we flip 14 points. We drop the sure touchdown to push it, within a score. And now We're on the verge of going down 3. So somebody's got to stiffen up right here and make a play. Little pitch back right. Oh, good job. Pretty good job. It was a reverse pass, but they were in the Wildcat, and they put Wilcox out as a receiver. They reverse passed it to him and threw it, and really it was a pretty good ball. The league wide receiver just couldn't bring it down. Decent coverage by Barry. Brings up second down. 1:41 left here in the half. Trips to the right, single on the left. Read option, he's going to keep it. Got a big hole. Down into Cougar territory, about a 12, 13-yard gain. And now correct me if I'm wrong. Should the linebacker be going with the defensive end on that? Linebacker's got to stay. He's got to stay that gap. And that's what's going on. Our linebackers pushing out and out and up, but we got it covered good there. Good job by Colson. Good job by Barry. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. And look, talking with Coach Funchess, I mean, look, we got the defensive end, we got the linebacker, middle linebacker. Defensive end keys the quarterback. Linebackers got to stay in that gap. And our linebackers floating out with the defensive end and allowing that big gap for 15. So that'll be an adjustment that I'm sure Coach McIntyre, Coach Green will make at halftime. We got to cover that up. We're just getting gashed on that read option. Hit. Good job right there, putting pressure on the quarterback. Looked like it was Algie or Jones. Very good job right there. Forced the quarterback to throw it. He hung in there good. Threw it in the seam, but Adcox looked like McAlpin on the good coverage right there. So it'll bring up 3rd and 10. Minute and 11 seconds. It's a big play right here. Huge play. Probably 2-down territory. They're going to swing a. Yeah, great job by Adcox. Adcox had the little swing route. He keyed the running back when Wilcox went off of him. Adcox stayed, and good tackle off of the tight end drag there. 40 seconds. They'll probably run it down. We don't have a. Well, no, they're going. Yeah, they're going to run it down. We don't have a timeout. They're going to try to hit something deep, I'm sure, right here. There's a snap. A little wide receiver screen. Missed one tackle, missed 2. I think we got him, though. That's right. We got him, so it's going to be turnover on downs. Went back to the wide receiver screen that they scored on. And good job right there to turn them over on downs by the Cougar defense. I mean, maybe we take one shot here, see if we can't loosen it up, get a big gain into their territory. If not, we maybe kneel it and get to the half. Let's see. Stack set. You see this a lot in the 7th grade. There's snap. We're just going to hand it off. We bust it, though. Looks like he's not going to be quite to a first down. Quick. We have no timeouts. 10-9. Let's go. Hurry. Get set. Going deep. Throws a nice ball. Picked off. Now just keep him on the sideline. Oh, that is a penalty. That is a penalty right there.
At the end of the first half, we scored 8-20.
You know, They call it everywhere but high school, but JV. So that'll be it for the first half. 20-6, our Cougars are behind. We will take a quick break and return for second half action right after this.
In rural communities, access to capital is a problem. And without that access to capital, it's hard for banks, it's hard for small businesses to grow. People's Bank is a family-owned bank, and it's been around since 1908. Our mission is to help rural communities be the best they can. Primarily, we feel like small businesses are the engine that drives communities, and it's what separates a growing community from a dying community. We say we've been a Community Development Financial Institution, or CDFI, since 1908. We felt like it was really going to help People's Bank to help our communities grow. Our customers are rural than you see in some of the bigger banks, in some of the more affluent areas. The big banks have pretty much ignored rural America, but we understand that you're more than your credit score, and we feel like that's where we can fill in the gaps. Steve Sullivan and Sullivan's Grocery Stores are one of our greatest success stories. We're very proud of them. Grocery stores in the rural communities are the heart of that community. And in rural America, typically it is low to moderate income people who shop in those grocery stores. Steve has really grown his business, and he has turned a lot of that operation over to his sons, Parker and Sean, and what they're doing for rural communities is impressive.
We started in 2005. Spent a lot of time in our first store trying to get sales to grow and everything like that. In our first year, the total volume sales was less than $1 million. And now that we've grown to 14 stores, we're operating in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. We're exceeding over $70 million a year. We have 5 generations of my family that have banked with People's Bank. They've been the reason that we've had the success that we've had. They believed in my dad and gave him the funds that we could purchase location number 1 and never look back from there.
We've provided the finances for every one of his store purchases. We've utilized SBA lending programs to help him grow. Steve has always had a vision that rural grocery stores were important. Whereas a lot of stores were pulling out of the rural markets, Steve was moving in.
A grocery store, especially in a rural community, is the corner piece of the community. Without us, there's such a long drive to get perishable goods and things like that. And so it just has a really small town feel. And in our stores, people have specific butchers that they like to deal with, and they have specific cashiers that they've known for 10 years, and it's really a meeting place for everyone in the community.
It's just been a great partnership between the two of us. Now he owns 14 grocery stores, and he's not ready to stop.
Operating a grocery store in a rural community is not easy. When we go into a community, we plan to be there for a really long time. And People's Bank helped us out every step. They've trusted us that we knew what we were doing when we got into each and every one of these locations. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Several people have asked me, what do I do to come get physical therapy? The easiest solution is to go see your doctor and have him write a prescription and give it to you and take it to the therapy clinic or fax it. The patient has the right to choose where they want therapy. You just tell your doctor where to fax it, or
I know they probably like, how y'all music get loud.
This is Chris Curley from Main Street Realty. All our properties in the area are listed on our MLS, and they can be seen in one place, on our website at teammsr.com. Our agents can be reached at 849-3226. That's 601-849-3226. And they are available for appointments. Again, our website is teammsr.com.
Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsa Shirley. A special thanks to Landry Adcox and Landmark Surveying for supporting your 2022 Simpson Academy Cougar live stream and Simpson Academy Cougar football. Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsa Shirley have been serving the community of McGee and Simpson County for over 30 years.
In rural communities, access to capital is a problem, and without that access to capital, it's hard for banks, it's hard for small businesses to grow. People's Bank is a family-owned bank, and it's been around since 1908. Our mission is to help rural communities be the best they can. Primarily, we feel like small businesses are the engine that drives communities, and it's what separates a growing community from a dying community. We say we've been a community development financial institution, or CDFI, since 1908. We felt like it was really going to help People's Bank to help our communities grow. Our customer base is typically more blue collar, rural, than you see in some of the bigger banks. In some of the more affluent areas, the big banks have pretty much ignored rural America. But we understand that you're more than your credit score.
And we're back. Leake's going to get the ball to start the second half. Cougars, couple of missed opportunities there in the first half. Man, the long pass to Colson. Just got to make that catch. It gets 20 to 12, 20 to 14 if we connect there. And, instead 20 to 6. We got an uphill battle here in the second half, but, we've shown flashes of life. We just got to get stops. We got to. This officiating crew, man, it's rough. It's rough. That's all you can say. They're eating a hot dog over there, just chilling. So here's the kick. Algie looks like we're going to squib kick it again. Maybe it banks off somebody, a la the Magnolia Heights North State Championship game. No, that's going to fall, though. Get a little backspin. And strip it. A decent return right there to about the 45. Yeah, if y'all don't remember that game, 2016 or 17? 2017. Yeah, 2017 Magnolia Heights. We're down by 6. We kick an onside kick at the end of the fourth quarter. We punch it right in their chest, and it bounces right back to them. We get on it, go score, end up winning the football game. Read option again. A little bit better job. It looks like we got to keep hitting him. We just got to pound that dude. We got to make him not want to run the football. How? Oh, over there on the side? Yeah. Little quick pass, about 8 or 9 yards. How you feeling? Worse than what it was last week. Okay. Shotgun here. First down and 10 in Cougar territory. Steps up. He's going to keep it. He's got a lot of green to the 25, the 20. Hit him hard. Down to the 15. Look, even if he steps out, we just got to punt. We got to hit that guy. It don't matter if we get half the distance to the goal line, to the goal. Yeah, come on. You sitting? Okay. You good, Coach. You don't want to have penalties, but right there, right on the edge of the sideline, you just got to hit that guy. Maybe you ding him up, maybe you make him not want to run the football, but he's just too big. There's a read option, handoff. And we stretch. Oh, gosh, we gave up the edge. Touchdown. Looked like we had him stretched out, hesitated, and then got the corner. And I know the coaches are aggravated. Yep, looking at Paxton, looking at Adcox. I'm not sure it was Adcox. It looked like it was somebody outside of him that got caught. So, but nevertheless, 18-yard touchdown for Leake. Going to extend the lead 26, pending the extra point, 26-6. 28-6, so 2-point conversion good. And that's a tough one. I mean, it basically makes the next 2 possessions on offense, next possession on defense, must score and must stops. Really with our backs against the wall here, trying to scrap, trying to fight. Good opportunity to see what we're made of right here. 28-6, Leake. And there's a kick, little squibber. Picks it up, looks like Colt Walker out to about the 38. Looked like a late hit over there on the sideline. No flags, imagine that. So we'll start first down, 10 yards to go at about the 38-yard line. It's a must score drive right here. Must score. Made a few errors in the first half. Got to clean it up here in the second half. Shotgun by the Cougars. Low snap. That's going to be tough. Hold on to it. Low snap by, I think, Lane right there. Mishandled it. And, it's just hard for Atkinson to gather back, and it just changes the timing up of the routes. It's just tough. He's done a good job, did a good job protecting the football right there. Could have been disastrous, but now we're back in the Wildcat. Again, our best player on offense down with a knee at the end of last week's game, and you can definitely tell that we're missing Butler's thump, his speed, his agility on both sides of football. Colson got the corner, turns the corner. That's going to be about a 10-yard, 10, 11-yard gain. Give us a manageable third down here. Third and about 8. Third and 8. Staying with the Wildcat. Having a little substitution confusion here for the Cougars. Again, Leake traditionally not a football school. They've had a decent run here, but traditionally not a very good school for football. But they have some young kids coming up that are pretty good. This team has impressed. And Colson to the right side, probably 3, 4, 5. Probably a gain of 3 right there. So it's going to be 4th and 4, 4th and a long 5. I think if you're Coach Green, you got to go for it if you're trying to win the football. Right there is tough. If you don't get it, you're probably going to get blown out. But, you hadn't really been able to stop them much. But anyway, smarter man than I. So we'll punt and try to hold them here. Pretty good snap, a little low. Better punt by Algie. And sideways, neutral bounce. Not a bad punt. Down at about the 32-yard line. So League's going to start their possession at about the 32. Again, back to Simpson Leake. This is a pretty good rivalry. Typically, it's not a rivalry in football over the years. We've always dominated this. It's been very lopsided in football, but as of late, Leake has done a pretty good job of getting their program together. Won a state championship a few years ago. Have beat us a few times over the last couple of years, but typically it's a school that we tend to dominate in football. But tonight the roles are reversed. Leake has been putting it on us pretty good. Their quarterback, pretty good player. So we'll see how we respond here on 3rd and a long 6. Trips to the left. Single down here to the right. There's a snap. Quick release. Little hitch route. Broke a tackle. Got about 8 yards for a first down. So that's going to move the sticks. 3 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Colson on the tackle there. Inside handoff, breaks a tackle. He's out to around the 38-yard line. That's going to be another 15, 16 yards.
First and 10 for the Rebels.
Inside handoff. He's to the 30, the 20, the 15, and some poor tackling by the Cougars. Touchdown, Leake. And that'll probably do it, folks. (34-6) Leake. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Two-point pass from Wilcox, and then the 13 channel incomplete.
And we will take a quick break. Be back after this. Come see us at 149 Pediatric and Family, where Dr. Frank Wade and nurse practitioner Kelsey Shirley And we're back. Cougars fumble the football, and the Rebels recover. So they'll get it back, and the wheels have fallen off for the Cougars here. Just a little squib kick, bounced off our hands, and the Rebels were able to get down and get on the football. So 1st and 10 Rebels. 34-6 here, Leake. Play action here, quick hitch, and Wilcox continues to impress in the pocket. Does a good job back there. We're giving a little too much cushion on the wideouts, but look, 15's a good player. Does a real good job. Has made great decisions all night. When he tucks and runs, we got to make him pay for that, and we just hadn't done it. He's comfortable back there, and shotgun inside handoff, play action, pump fake, got him down the field. Ooh, that looked like a touchdown. Down on the goal line, and look, just pumped. It was like a hitch and go. Pumped him, and made another good pass. Good pass and catch right there. First and goal from inside the 1 yard line. And, the Cougars just on their heels. Got to keep battling. A couple of Cougars had an opportunity to get tackles in the backfield. Adcox, Fortenberry, and just didn't wrap up. Good run by the Leake running back to bounce it out and get it in for 6. Not my fault. Inside handoff, 2-point conversion is good, and that's going to push the score. Leake 42, Simpson 6. 1 minute, 23 seconds left. And that will run the clock, folks. So 9 minutes, about 9 minutes and 10 seconds, and this football game will be over. Pretty tough for the Cougars. Hold on. Little squib kick. Walker gets it, makes one man miss, runs hard up to about the 35-yard line, and that'll be the last play in the third quarter. All right, we're back. Start of the fourth quarter. 42-6 Leake. Empty backfield. Adcox in motion. Barry with the direct snap for about 8 or 9. Good play design right there by Coach Green. You know, I don't know if it makes that much difference. 40, you know, this is a 36-point ball game, but really hurts that Kane Butler's not in the ball game. He's been by far our best player, most effective player, toughest runner. You know, him going down with a knee injury, just a tough blow for this Cougar football team coming into the last game of the year. Barry with another direct snap, loss of about 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Got a guy open, and they're calling it a catch. Now, look, I'm not sure about that one either. Looked like an incomplete pass to me, but we will take it. Good catch right there. Oh, his was better. I thought it was incomplete too, but his was better than that one. That was more incomplete than that one. More incomplete. Yeah. And Barry with a nice pass right there. Looked like he was going to run the football. Quick pass out there to Fortenberry. Fortenberry makes one man miss. Another man miss. And he's dragged out of bounds. Maybe a late hit over there, but about an 18, 20-yard game by Barry. Good hard running by Fortenberry. And Wilkes-Barre's doing a good job at quarterback right now. You know, they probably opted for a little bit more athleticism back there in these last few drives, just trying to pick the tempo up. 5 minutes to go. There's the snap, roll to the right. Gets away from one tackler. Gets away from 2, runs out of bounds at about the 20. Gonna give him a yard. Gonna be 2nd and 9. Pass, good catch by Colson, and pulled down by 3 or 4 Leake defenders. Roll to the left. There's a pass to the seam. Touchdown. Good pitch and catch right there. Fortenberry with a catch. Touchdown, Cougars. That's going to pull us within 30. Going for 2 here. And Barry's done a good job in relief here. Roll to the right. Oh! And Adcox really, first pass I've seen him miss all year. Barry with a real good job right there of evading the pressure. Throws it up to Adcox. It just goes through his hands. But, man, he's been so sure-handed all year. Can't fault him for it. Algie to kick. I'm expecting some type of onside kick. Just kick it right, hard right at him. Out the side of his foot, caught by the up man. Gets tackled quickly, going to be around the 46, 47-yard line.
Return brought down by number 21.
And probably the turning point in the game is the drop touchdown pass at the end of the second quarter. Busted coverage by Leake. We had Colson on a 9 route, and Agason just laid in a perfect football, and Colson just took his eyes off of it and dropped it. It was a walk-in touchdown, would have pulled us within 6, and Leake did what they had to do when they got the football at the beginning of the third quarter. Been really, really good all game, and I can't say enough good things about 15. He's just a really, really good player. Now, will he be a good player in a few years? Where is he on his growth? But right now, he can spin the football, makes great decisions, tough runner, relatively athletic to be a big guy, and we've had all sorts of trouble with him tonight. So 40 seconds to go in this football game. There's inside handoff, and Adcox with the tackle, and that's probably going to be the last play of the game. And congratulations to the Leake Rebels. Good win, and good season for your Cougars. Real good job by them. Just came up short tonight. Butler being out probably hurt us a little bit, and just not being able to make the big plays when they're presented was the difference in the football game. So that'll be it from the whole. We will see you tomorrow night as we take on Riverfield Academy as we're getting ready to march our way into the playoffs. That'll be it for this evening, and we look forward to you coming back tomorrow to join us.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's me. Is it money?
Yeah.